Is there really such a thing as a bad Jordan 11? What about these things that call themselves Jordan 11? I have no clue what they are. Think about all of the Jordan 11s out there. If you had to keep one pair, which one would it be? Probably the bred. Today, we're gonna look at 5 Jordan 11s that failed miserably. Number 5, Jordan 11 Low Iridescent. Released in 2018, the Jordan 11 Low Iridescent was the perfect sneaker for your Easter fit, retailing at $175. This shoe swapped out the usual mesh upper for a white leather upper build, and instead of the black patent leather, we got a dark green patent leather. This shoe also has an icy outsole with a very small iridescent finish. So why did this shoe fail? Well, back in 2014, we got the Concord Low, and now 4 years later, people were hoping we would get a re-release of a Concord Low, and instead, we got this shoe, and we didn't know, was it black patent leather? Was it not? The early release photos, we could not tell. Finally, we saw it zoomed in, it had that green color, and that's when people said, I'll probably pass. Now the prices are a lot higher now, $300 plus, but it's been on the market for over 3 years, and now we've seen so many other Jordan 11 lows that this one just kind of got thrown in the background and really is just forgotten about. Number 4, Jordan 11 Low Derek Jeter Respect. Let me start off. As a collector, I do think this is an underrated shoe. A lot of people passed on them, and a lot of wannabe resellers also dumped them in the first 2 weeks they did release. The Jordan 11 Low Derek Jeter released May 14th of 2018, but for $200. $200 for a low, pretty pricey. Usually we've seen $150, $175. $200, we're kind of pushing it. This sneaker had that navy blue suede instead of the patent leather, waxed laces, white midsole, and a milky translucent outsole. We also got Derek Jeter's number 2 stitched on the heels, along with Respect on the insoles. So what went wrong? I feel like people didn't give this shoe a chance because they compared it to the limited edition Derek Jeter Jordan 11 High that was limited to only 5 pairs. Keep in mind that was also released via scratch-off auction, which is like a pop-up outside Yankee Stadium. Expectations for this shoe was high since they compared it to the sample version. Since its release in 2018, it stayed at about retail price $200 until recently it somewhat climbed at $250, maybe $300. Underrated shoe, it does deserve its respect. I know I'm gonna catch a lot of heat for this one. At number 3, Jordan 11 Adapt. Whoa, come on, hustler hacks. Jordan 11 Adapt, how dare you put this on the list? Back in December 2020, Jordan Brand gave us a decision. Do you want to pick up the Jordan 11 Jubilee, or do you want to go for the Jordan 11 Adapt? The Jordan 11 Jubilee was created to celebrate the rich history of the Jordan 11, while the Adapt version would take this silhouette into Jordan Brand's future. The shoe released December 30th, 2020 for $500. So why would I say this shoe failed? It did sell out. We knew that it would sell out. My issue isn't really with the shoe, it's really on the people that ended up getting it. Most of the non-sneakerheads, the people just dabbing into reselling, trying to learn, I feel picked up most of the pairs. I had people on IG and Facebook who know nothing about Jordans, saw the words self-lacing Jordan 11 and felt like this shoe could go to the moon. They did not want to miss out. Because of this, the market was a bit skewed. Could it go $1,000, $2,000? How much will this shoe resell for? Well, here we are, over half a year later, and some of the small sizes are selling $80 over retail. Keep in mind, they were $500 plus tax, plus shipping. Even if you're selling anywhere between $580 to $650, you're barely making anything just over retail. The sales chart on StockX gives us everything we need to know. It pretty much stayed the same, around $500, $600, some of the bigger sizes at $700. But who knows, maybe it's a little too early to tell. Let's see how it sells 2, 3, 4 years from now. Number 2, Jordan 11 Platinum Tint. The Jordan 11 Platinum Tint released on October 27th, 2018 for $220. $150. Grade School also released the same day, $170. Jordan Brand tried to go with more of a casual look for this release, ditching the patent leather mudguard, and instead we had a suede-like finish with red piping all around, a sail colored midsole, and that milky transparent outsole. So what went wrong? No one was really feeling the whole suede look. Bright sail color was tough to keep clean, and not to mention the $220 retail price. Not to mention the other shoes they were competing with. 3 weeks before this release, the Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year came out. After this release, we had other shoes come out like Not For Resale, Mocha 3, Origin Story, Concord 11, all in October, November, December. The Jordan 11 Platinum Tint was the least of your worries. Shortly after, they hit the Nike outlet, and for men's they were $160, while Grade School went down to $115. They then hit the hash wall, and we haven't seen them since. Now if we look at StockX and see what's going on, the prices have definitely risen a lot higher, really because I don't think there's many DS pairs out there since they were released in 2018, and honestly for the first 2.5 years a lot of people were struggling to sell them at retail price, many sellers letting them go for $150. And our number one Jordan 11 that failed miserably is the Jordan 11 Neutral Olive. The funny thing is this shoe released 1 month after the Jordan 11 Platinum Tint, and also for that premium price, $220. The official colors, Neutral Olive, Sail, Gum Light Brown, and Metallic Stout. This pair replaced the patent leather with an olive upper suede and a glitter texture. It featured Metallic Stout branding, a Sail midsole, and that gum bottom. They also tried to make it a bit exclusive with a printed serial number on the insole. Almost immediately the response was bad and they were sitting on shelves. They did make their way to the Nike outlet and of course Ross. Now the Ross price $50. At $50 I'll pick up as many as I can, and yes, they are ugly and they did take a while to flip. Looking back at it now, what was the point of releasing this Jordan 11? One of the ugliest colors, no patent leather, and way too high priced at $220. Looking at StockX now, and some are still below retail, complete with box. Even the last size 7.5 sold for $155. In 2019, going into 2020, they were just selling over $100. They have climbed their way back up, but it is still lower than retail. A quick rundown: Jordan 11's that failed miserably. Number 5, Jordan 11 Low Iridescent. Number 4, Jordan 11 Low Derek Jeter. Number 3, Jordan 11 Adapt. Number 2, Jordan 11 Platinum Tint. And number 1, Jordan 11 Neutral Olive. Did I miss anything? Should have other Jordan 11s made this list? Leave me a comment below. Now look, I've always said it, you have to rock whatever you like. I am mixing in a little bit of factors in here. How well did some shoes do in release? What about resale value? What about hype? What about people picking them up or not? Just different little factors here and there. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Remember to tag me in all your finds at Hustler Hacks on Instagram. Whatever you find, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, Nike Outlet, and more, I want to see it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Go out and get it.